project is about anonymous writing in marginal spaces in London. The starting point was toilet door graffiti. I first became interested in the writing inside public toilets because it feels very private and public at the same time. Some messages were funny, some were sad, some were encouraging, and some were just random marks or drawing. I later found the marginal, which describes writing and drawings on toilet wall or doors. At the beginning, I wanted to focus only on toilet doors because this kind of data is very specific and difficult to collect in a short time, so I expanded the project to include more types of graffiti and anonymous writing in marginal urban spaces. So the final dataset includes not only toilet doors but also walls, bins, stickers, stretched surface, corners, underpasses, and other overlooked areas of the city. After collecting the photos, I used a technique called LoRa to fine-tune stable diffusion, XL simple speaking. I used around 250 of my own photographs to teach the model the specific visual language. Instead of asking a general model to generate the graffiti, I wanted the model to learn from my actual dataset, the raw surface, messy marks, sticker stains, stretches, and the way anonymous writing etches itself to the city. The training was done in Google Colab for around 10 epochs, and the process was not completely smooth. The training disconnected several times. I ran into GPU limits, and I had to restart and resume the process. In the end, I got several different model checkpoints from different stages of training, and I tested them in Comfy UI. This is a process I built the workflow in the Comfy UI. This is quite new for me, and I think that this platform to work in for generate images or voice or something is super convenient. And here I am showing several comparisons between the original photos and the generated images. In the original images, the writing is not isolated from the space, and it always attached to the surface, touch the wall, bin or toilet door or something, street corner. The generated one is similar in a way. They reproduce raw textures, layered marks or something, and some dirty urban surface. They capture the atmosphere of anonymous writing living on neglected spaces. But they are so different. The model often cannot produce readable text. The words become fake letters, visual noise, or broken symbols. It learns the looking of writing, but not the meaning of the writing. This is a point and so important to my project. Because the work is not just about making realistic graffiti images, it's also about asking what happens when emotional and social context from the public space are turning into the training data. And there's a little surprising thing. Some of the strongest result are the toilet door-like images. This connect back to my original idea, my first idea. They show the toilet door should become a more focused direction in the future. If I had more time, I would like to collect a larger dataset specifically from the toilet doors and train a separate model only on that material. Because toilet door writing has its own language like jokes or insults, advertisements, and something else, and that's so interesting. Conclusion. This project asks whether a generative model can learn the relationship between anonymous writing and the marginal spaces it inhabits. I think the model can learn some visual patterns, but it also misreads them. It can imitate the surface, but it cannot fully understand the context. For me, the gap between learning and the misunderstanding may be the most interesting part of this project. Thank you.